Good evening. I'm Catherine with House the Purple Butterfly. Or rather, I'm the owner of House the Purple Butterfly. And I'm braiding tonight. It's so cold. I tried to go and take a nap earlier. But when I closed my eyes, all I could think of was designing. So after laying there for quite some time, I thought I'd go ahead and just get up and hop back to working. I am braiding. I've been braiding for several days now. I'm braiding. I know I got quiet. It's always easier to think of these things when they're in your head, isn't it? But yeah, I've been braiding for several days. I'm braiding so that I can add these pieces to the houris. They're going to turn into the tassels for that. And it takes a bit of time. You see me kind of clearing the threads every now and then. And so. Hope you had a good day today. I wonder what you did. Did you have soup today? Or did you go out with friends today? I kind of ran some errands. I made some phone calls. I checked on my family as the storm approaches. I wanted to make sure they were going to be okay. I've got family that's traveling soon, so I wish them well as reminders to be safe on the road. I made some dinner. Grilled chicken. And I'm just chatting because, you know, when you're on the internet and stuff nowadays, there's a bunch of ads and movies, and that's kind of really cool. But I think people scroll the most because they just want a chance to connect with people. It used to be you'd write a letter to somebody and you'd get it in the mail. It'd be kind of really awesome because they'd pick their own stationery. They might use a certain color pen. They might use like 4 different types of pen colors. Or we do things like Live Journal or MySpace or even, I guess, Facebook a while ago. We actually connect with people because humans are social creatures. Even if it's on an intimate, small level. You want to be able to connect with somebody. So, I am braiding. This is what it looks like underneath. See? I've actually got one of these already done. And this one's going to be specifically for this one here. See? Is that cool? That'll be what this looks like. So I hope you had a good day wherever you are. And if you had a bad day, I'm sorry you had a bad day. I hope tomorrow is better. Or maybe you're at this point where it's not day by day, but like minute by minute or hour by hour. So I hope the next minute is better or the next hour is better. I hope you have someone to talk to, text, call, and they give you an actual response and answer, not just some emoji. They actually feel like they're connecting with your listener. The things that I designed for House of Purple Butterfly are high quality. I don't want you to have something that's cheap and not gonna last. And I'm ambitious and determined, and I want it to look a certain way. It's taken me years to figure out how to do the braids. I had to teach myself. I had a lady tell me about the braids years and years ago. And I was doing a show called Magnolia Arts Festival, and they stuck me in the hallway. And so I had people that were going through the hallway more for traffic purposes than actually shopping. So everyone else got like the corner and space, and I got the hallway. But I made the best of what I could do. And I had some sales, that was cool. I remember being hurt. I was like, well, so I was like, this is my lemons and lemonade moment, right? And I ended up meeting a lady there who knew about kumihimo. And so I found the pieces I needed, and then I followed the directions, and it was a disaster. I ended up getting an earring tangled in them. I was so frustrated, I threw them away one night. Well, that's the first earrings my boyfriend, future husband at the time, ever gave me. I'm pretty sure, I'm about 98% sure that they got caught in the threads and stuff. I tried all sorts of things. I tried these spacer things to keep the things from tangling. I found that rat tail was really good to do with this. That was hard to find. You can't get a whole lot of it. And it turned out the very substance that I had originally tried to work with was the best stuff to work with. It just takes a very, very, very long time to do this. So I made it that much further. So, but I'm braiding. And I'm here, voice in the darkness, just talking every now and then about nothing at all. And who knows, maybe I'll see you at one of the shows that I go to, or maybe I'll hear from you online. Who knows? But I'm here. And you're there. And that's kind of comforting to me too, to know that you're there. Yep, I think that's comforting too, actually. I don't even know who you are, but it's nice to know that you're there. My voice is reaching somebody as I work late tonight. It's okay if you want to go to sleep. Maybe your mind will be quieter than mine was. You won't be stuck with a ton of designs that you want to do. That really was it. We've got snow on the horizon, and I had all these ideas that I want to be able to do, and not the time to do them. Not just because of the snow, but because of other obligations and things like that. I can't stop designing. Ideas just flood my brain. If you go for too long without clearing the thread, you're going to end up with knots. I'm also, having done this after a while, keeping the braid that's underneath out of my work area. But this literally just took hours and hours and failure upon failure to figure out what to do. Just remember, if you're working on something yourself, it wasn't like we were all born knowing how to do stuff. Yes, there's people out there that catch on quickly to things, or they have the resources and the time to be able to figure it out faster or dedicate themselves to it longer. But we really and truly weren't born knowing how to do stuff. You have to figure it out. And once you figure it out, your body will figure out the best way for you to do those things. And you won't go, ah! I'm never doing this. It's not working. And throw your stuff away. We're making progress. Alright, well, I'm going to probably stop here. Not with the braiding, but just doing this, because I don't know how to live stream, so I apologize for that. But if it's too long, these social media things won't post it or share it or anything else like that. And you won't get to have that voice in the middle of the night which just says hello and good night. Take care.